Live. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Fred2266 here. I'm here with Hodge Podge,
Also known as Jason,
or also known as Hodge Jason Podge Jason.
or also known as Top 10 Tributes on my main YouTube channel.
Also known as Jason.
Yes.
And we're here to talk wrestling. Night of Champions 2014 live tonight from, I don't know, a place.
And just one more hour, too.
Where's it live from? I don't even know.
Let me see. Until I can get on there. Well, let's see.
I don't even know the
I
matches.
forgot. I don't ever pay attention to where they go,
Yeah,
what cities they go to. The only cities I pay attention to where they go to
Chicago.
is mainly WrestleMania. That's the main pay-per-view I pay attention to where they go. Because I wish they would come to South Carolina for WrestleMania.
They could play in the Clemson Tigers arena.
Either the because the Death Valley is big enough, and you also have, I hate to say it, you have the Gamecock Stadium.
Got the Panther Stadium.
It's called Wyndham Blast Stadium, I think, and it's big enough for WrestleMania, in my opinion. But they just won't come to South Carolina. I guess they think South Carolina don't have enough passionate WWE fans.
Well, that's bullshit. More than Maryland. Maryland's a horrible, shitty state.
Yeah, I mean,
boring ass fucking chodes.
I tell you one thing, if WrestleMania just came just 1 year, just one time, I'll be happy about it.
I wish it come to St. Louis, but can't always get what you want.
That's true.
You can get a salad, but you can't have the croutons.
Anyway, kickoff Night of Champions is going to be the Peep Show.
Yeah. Do you have the list up of matches and stuff? Because I don't.
Oh.
I'm lazy.
Hold on.
I don't know every match they announced it all. I don't fucking know though.
I don't have the list of matches, but I remember who's going to win.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to skip a match and upset all the 2 people that watch this.
Yeah. First, I know the kickoff is going to be Peep Show. Here we go.
It's an hour long, so they're probably gonna put a match on there after the Peep Show, after Christian beats the shit out of Jericho with a microphone because he's a heel. He hasn't turned face yet, or he probably will turn face here because Canadians are everywhere. Hey Chris, you're Canadian. Hey Christian, you too. Let's hug with maple syrup to our bodies. Oh, it's sticky.
You know, Randy Orton is going to be the guest star.
On the Peep Show?
Oh.
No, Chris Jericho?
It is Chris Jericho, because I thought it was Randy Orton.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't even know why there's a Peep Show unless they have an angle plan. I don't know where the hell Christian came from. Like, he hasn't, I haven't seen him since he was on the kickoff panel of, like, Payback, so I don't even know where the hell. He's got a concussion, but when does he not have a concussion? The fucking asshole.
I know. He don't ever show, he don't show up to wrestle except for, like, maybe 5 months apart.
He's fucking frail as hell. He looks skinny. He looks fucking dead.
Okay, let's see.
He looks dead, but I like him. He's cool.
You don't say anything about kickoff matches.
They're gonna put one up there.
Unless it's gonna be
the Bunny versus Heath Slater.
Oh hell!
Oh hell! 5 out of 5, Dave Meltzer.
Okay, but the Bunny versus Heath Slater, if that did happen.
What?
If that did happen.
Oh, if I said that did, I'm like, when? When that happen?
If that does happen. What can I say? It's going to kill the WWE.
No. It's going to kill the entire WWE.
What do you think it's going to... What do you think... Do you think people are going to be interested to see a bunny?
I am. He can
suit?
super kick. He can do the bunny splash. He can do a lot of shit. Because it's probably Sami Zayn under there, and Sami Zayn is a beast. So I don't want to...
If the bunny can do it, if he can perform a backflip without landing on his face, then I'll be impressed.
The fucking bunny can do anything. Put him in a match and he'll show you what he's got.
But anyway, the Peep Show with Chris Jericho.
I don't know why it's there. There's really no prediction to be made. I think Christian's gonna, I don't know, announce his retirement.
Well, this could be something, maybe him promoting his return. And like you said, he might turn heel and turn on Chris Jericho.
Yeah. But
But
the problem is Chris Jericho is leaving after tonight. This is his last night. He's probably going to...
also, you got to think about this. Chris and Chris Jericho, they're
Are-
best friends. They used to be tag team champions.
Yeah, the Un-Americans. Ass
No,
cream.
Christian was part of Americans with Test and Lance Storm. Jericho
Oh, yeah.
and Christian was just I'm trying to think. Creepy little bastard.
Vitamin C was their name.
Yeah, I think it was.
They talked about ass cream, and Christian got Shawn Michaels eliminated in the 2003 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Random.
But I think what's going to happen is maybe they're going to try to build up the match against Chris Jericho and Randy Orton. And
Well, they could easily do that in a backstage interview. My
yeah,
name's Renee Young, who is also Canadian. There's a lot of Canadian people. This is a Canadian connection. Vitamin C with Renee Young. Holy shit. Chris Jericho, you're going to face Randy Orton. What's your strategy? Come on, baby! And then he just leaves. It's building up. And then he loses. And he leaves. It's cool. It's great.
Like you, I don't see why they put the Peep Show on. Why they bring the Peep Show back.
I don't know what Christian's gonna do. It's really no prediction to be made. Anything could happen. They could hug. They could beat the shit out of each other. Orton could attack Jericho and say, "It's the season premiere of what? Night of Champions, you douchebag! Get the hell out of here!
Yeah.
Go take a shit."
If there's a kickoff match, I would have to guess it would be.
Bunny and Heath Slater would be my guess,
Either Bunny versus Heath Slater.
or the Bunny.
Or maybe It don't say anything about a kickoff match on.
It's an hour long. You're not gonna make the Peep Show go for 45 minutes. There's no way you're gonna do that.
They probably just gonna do the Peep Show, and they mainly have the pan of talking about each match and breaking down each who they think will win.
We'll be introduced to our kickoff panel, Booker T and two other random nobodies.
Yeah, probably.
Alex Riley.
Yeah.
I'm still signed to the company. Haven't done shit.
You don't wrestle at all.
You don't wrestle.
But I feel that they're gonna break down each match, tell who they think are gonna win.
Yeah.
Then you have the Peep Show. Then I have a feeling that maybe Christian will turn up Chris Jericho or something, because you got to make something exciting to kickoff show, kickoff pay-per-view. Because if you don't, you don't get people into the mood to get ready for the pay-per-view.
Yeah. But they better do something, because honestly, the idea of the Peep Show doesn't really interest me. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
And then, actual pay-per-view, what do you think will be the first match?
The first match.
I would have to say it's going to be
the Usos and Goldust and Stardust.
That's going to be a good match, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be one of the shows still.
Which is why it should be the first match, like the Wyatts and the Usos at Payback. That was the best match of the night. Everything else on the pay-per-view sucked dick wad.
And I think it's time for the Usos to lose the title.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah,
because
I think the Wyatts should have beat them, but they didn't, because fuck everything. So I guess
I wanted the Wyatts to become tag team champions. I wanted them to.
Yeah.
And because they was getting such a big push with their feud with the Usos, and then once they buried Bray Wyatt when John Cena beat him in the Last Man Standing match, that's when they gave up on the Wyatts.
Yeah, and then fed him to Cena for 4 minutes.
Yeah, and
now
you have Goldust and Stardust, which I think is a good tag team.
Yeah.
I mean, they was good when Cody Rhodes was himself.
This is the best Goldust has ever looked, in my opinion.
This Goldust is way better than his debut Goldust.
It's a career resurgence. It's been happening for a year, and he's still impressing every week.
This Goldust, This Dusty Rhodes, the way he moves around the ring, you think he's a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
He does hurricanranas.
He does sentons to the outside.
He does springboard sunset flips.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought that would happen because if you remember,
he's 45.
Have you ever watched the old WCW days, WCW wrestling matches? Or I forgot when you said you became a wrestling fan.
Not really. I didn't.
Okay, well, back in the old WCW days, it was like before the NWO and everything. You could tell Dusty when you looked at Dusty Rhodes.
And that's who he was back then. He didn't play Goldust in WCW.
I mean, Dustin Rhodes. Yeah. Not Dusty Rhodes. I mean, Dustin Rhodes.
Hard times, Daddy.
He had those cowboy boots on, those jeans and everything. He was a heavyweight. You thought he couldn't do stuff like he does now.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he's doing them now, it amazes me. And at his age.
45. But I hate to bring it up. He can't do a sunset flip like the Big Show. Oh, nobody can. It's done.
Because he's big. Because he's a big man.
Can't do it. And Big Show hasn't done it for 3 weeks, and I'm pissed off, and I wish he'd do it.
Oh, that could be the kickoff match right there. Big Show versus Bray Wyatt.
Maybe.
Because they've been having a little feud going on.
Yeah, and Bray Wyatt has no fucking... He beat Jericho in Steel Cage, yet Jericho has a match and Bray Wyatt doesn't. What? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Way to make his win mean nothing, as usual.
I think WWE just gave up on Bray Wyatt. It's like, I'm trying to think.
That's a real shame.
I was watching WWE today. I was watching something today. I forgot what I was watching. I said, "This is why WWE sucks." I forgot what I was watching.
The self-destruction of Bray Wyatt.
I said, "This is why WWE sucks." I was watching something. Something was happening. I said, "This is why WWE sucks."
Something.
Yeah. But anyway.
It was wrestling.
I think Stardust and Goldust are going to win the tag team championships.
Me too.
Because they probably go after Jimmy or Jay, which one ever has the injured leg.
Well, both of them had one. Jay had the first one, and then they attacked Jimmy with the steel chair, and then they both had it. But now they're healed, but they both had one at the same time.
Well, they probably go after both of those legs and whoop on them.
I can't even tell them apart.
And then once they get it once their legs are totally injured, maybe they'll make a mistake, and then Goldust and Stardust can capitalize on it and get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And I would like that because I think they should be tag team champions again.
Me too. Problem is, who are they going to face? Before we move on, the Wyatts. No, they're heels. Who are they going to face? Usos again? They got a rematch, sure.
Well,
then what? What the fuck?
You can have heels versus heels.
You could, but the Wyatts have had 3 tag team title matches in the past 3 months.
Let's see. You have the Usos.
Got the Matadors. They're shit. No one cares.
I don't care about them, that's for sure.
I care about El Torito more.
Well, you have... If they do... Okay, they probably just throw random people together then.
Big Show and Mark Henry.
Well, Big Show and Mark Henry, after Mark Henry's feud with Rusev, maybe Big Show and Mark Henry could grab the tag titles.
Maybe, that'd be cool.
Then
Big Show wins with a sunset flip. I love it. Big Show won the title with a sunset flip.
Just like a
20-second match. I don't even give a shit. Just sunset flip on Stardust. 1, 2, 3 champions.
I don't care what anybody says. When he did that, that shows you that there's some big men that are athletic.
He's awesome.
When he done that, he made most big men look pitiful.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob Terry coward. I don't know why.
Rob Terry, he couldn't do nothing.
He's the freak, though.
The only thing Rob Terry did that was impressive was that spin kick he usually did.
He's the freak.
And he is the freak. He's the freak on the menagerie.
Yeah, he is.
Menagerie, yeah.
Menage-a-gay. I don't know.
But if Stardust and Goldust become tag team champions tonight, I'm trying to think who's the challenge for. I mean, you have Usos. The main face tag team.
The Bunny and Heath Slater. Wait, what? I mean, Adam Rose. Why is the Bunny and Heath Slater teaming up?
No, Slater and the Gator.
Yeah. They'd be great faces.
Oh, I like that tag team. That kind of reminds me of the Walking Salt Snakes.
Except a lot less mainstream.
Yep.
This is your life, Heath Slater. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
But if they become tag champions, to be honest, I don't know who could challenge for them. Except that they turn another heel tag team into face.
Slater and the Gator. We wouldn't have this problem if they wouldn't have broke up the goddamn primetime players. But anyway, Darren Young's injured. So I guess that doesn't really matter anyway. I'm just saying. It was a dumb move. Tons of funk. Brodus Clay's gone. Fuck everything.
Brodus Clay sucked. Brodus Clay sucked anyway.
Yeah, but they could have challenged for the titles.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I say tonight the Usos finally lose the tag team titles because they've held on to them since March.
Yep.
They've held on them. They have held on to them too long, and I admit this.
They're a great tag team.
They was entertaining. They was a good tag team.
They are entertaining, and they will be after. They don't need the titles to be entertaining.
No.
Nobody does.
In my opinion, the best tag team of this generation would have to be Team Hell No.
Yes. Yes.
I like Team Hell No better.
Yes.
Because, in my opinion, they was a great tag team.
Yes. I miss Dr. Shelby. Doctor should bring him in to deal with the Bellas. There you go. He'll solve everything.
Oh, he could get them together.
He just yelled, "Stop it!"
And then they could look at each other and say, "Who the hell is he?" And then they could double team on him.
No, it's bullshit. Dr. Shelby will double DDT him at the same time. He don't give a fuck.
Okay, let's see. Next match, I think will have to be Sheamus versus Cesaro.
Great match, probably, hopefully.
For the United States Championship.
I think Sheamus will win.
This could be a good way for them to push Antonio Cesaro.
Yeah, because Roman Reigns is injured, and the rumor is Cesaro's got deep push because Roman Reigns, they wanted to push Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns might be out for 6 weeks. Start it. Lesnar Cesaro. Survivor Series. There you go.
Paul Heyman guy versus Paul Heyman guy.
Ex-Paul Heyman guy.
Or ex-Paul Heyman guy. Well, he's still Paul Heyman's twin.
Yeah. They are friends. But not when the Beast kicks his ass.
But I think Sheamus will retain the title.
Me too.
Because Sheamus, I mean, I like Sheamus.
Yeah.
And ever since he won the title, he's been defending it. Well, actually, he hasn't been defending it as much.
No, he hasn't defended it for like 2 months.
Wasn't
the old rule you got to defend it once a month or else you get stripped? Obviously, that doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know if that was a rule or not.
Pretty sure it was at some point.
But
maybe that's just EWF. I don't even know.
He's holding on the U.S. Championship like Dean Ambrose did. Dean Ambrose didn't defend it at all.
Yeah, if Sheamus is defending it more, at least.
That's what I don't like about WWE.
We need more.
They're taking prestigious titles like the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship.
The World Championship. The World Championship, which is now merged with the other title.
Well, that one, it's getting more respect than the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship.
Yeah.
They're not showing respect to them no more.
Back in the old days, like the workhorses, like Hennig and Michaels and Ramon, that was the workhorse title. The IC title was, and all the big guys like Hogan and Warrior that weren't as good of wrestlers held the world title to gain the big bucks.
Yep, and well now they're showing. Now they just showing the Intercontinental Championship like bling. It's not like a title no more. They don't care about it no more. That's what I don't like about it these days, because they're not showing respect to the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship like back in the old WWF days or WCW days.
Yeah.
Because the WCW, of course you want to see the World Heavyweight Championship defended and all. But the United States Championship matches, they was real good.
The Cruiserweight Championship matches.
The Cruiserweight Championship, those matches was classic.
They gave those guys an hour of Nitro itself.
Yep. And
just to showcase their stuff. And WWE doesn't do that. There's no Cruiserweight division.
No, they destroyed that.
They just give a 20-minute promo to Triple H. Where he's, there you go. There's your first half hour, folks.
I bet you that'll be bumped back to Cruiserweight division. It'll be more exciting.
Guys like Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, Sin Cara, bunch of guys. The Bunny.
Bring Rey Mysterio back.
The Bunny.
I don't think so.
Big Show. He can do sunset flips. That's all he needs to do. He can be a Cruiserweight champion. That's what you build your brand around.
Yeah.
That's what I would, but I'm retarded. But, you know, still, sunset flips, yeah.
Next match, and I think this is going to be exciting.
Wait, so Sheamus retains the title.
Yep.
Is what we were saying. Okay.
Yep. Next, Triple Threat Divas Championship match.
I don't know. I mean, I thought AJ would retain at SummerSlam, but Paige won, so I really don't know. I think Nikki is going to get fucked up by Brie, so she doesn't win. I guess Paige will retain.
I'm trying to think. I mean...
Yeah, it's hard to think because this division's so flip-floppy. They're playing hot potato with the goddamn title.
This division died a long time ago.
It died when Trish and Lita left.
Yep.
But Paige and Lita is the closest thing.
Trish, Lita, Mickie James, Tori Wilson, Victoria, but mostly Trish and Lita made the Divas division.
Yep.
And you know what? I predicted with this feud between Paige and AJ, it was going to be like the future Trish and Lita. But now, Stephanie, the bitch, she decides to throw Nikki Bella into the mix. Which is just, I don't know, it's just awful. What she is.
Bree's like, you're a bitch!
But,
that was a buzzword of that feud.
But to make it up to Nikki for what we done in Nikki ever since their childhood and all, she gives Nikki a title shot on a silver platter.
Throwing up Bella.
Don't make Nikki face anyone for it. Just puts her in the match. Don't even consider AJ's rematch.
Oh, but okay. You can say what you want, but I gotta make a point too. So you can go ahead. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, over the past 2 months, Eva Marie. Now she sucks, but hold on a minute. She's pinned Paige twice. Well, she pinned Paige once and beat Paige by countout once. Natalya did the same. They beat the champion. Why aren't they getting a title shot over Nikki Bella, who hasn't done shit? Where's their title shot? Why is it not a Fatal 4-Way match?
Well, I think...
If you beat the champion, you should be number one contender. You should get a title shot. That's how I think it should work.
Well, I'm not going to be graphic with this, but I can say this. Stephanie's brains are completely out thanks to Triple H.
It's just bullshit.
And you know what I'm saying about that?
Yeah.
Her brains are totally dead thanks to Triple H. And I don't understand. I mean, Natalya, she's a third-generation superstar. She deserves this match. I can see it.
Eva Marie
she sucks. She beat the champion. She beat the champion twice.
Even though AJ distracted her, she still beat the champ. AJ didn't really distract her. She just skipped around the ring. Paige supposed to pay attention. Come on, Paige, me little English muffin. You got to pay attention to the fucking match, mate.
But you also have Nikki Bella, who helped Stephanie beat Brie.
That's why she gets title. So if Eva Marie would have helped Stephanie, she'd be getting the title shot. If the Bunny would have helped Stephanie McMahon, he would have been getting the title shot.
Yeah,
Bunny, shitty Bunny.
But I just don't understand why. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that I
Who cares? The match probably gonna be 5 minutes long. It's.
I predict AJ.
I predict Paige, but does it really matter? Does it really? No, it don't.
In my opinion, the Divas division is dead. That's all I'm saying.
Has no pulse whatsoever.
Okay, next.
Cardiac arrest for the Divas division. Culinary. Yep. Too many double cheeseburgers. You fat bitches. Get on a fucking treadmill. Bertha Faye.
Mark Henry versus Rusev.
This is kind of hard. I'm sure it'll be a good match. Nice ground and pound. You know, two big guys.
You have Rusev, who's undefeated.
He is, except for the battle he lost and all the DQ matches he lost, but not pin or submitted. We'll go with that. Not undefeated by pin or submission by their standards. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But no, actually, Adam Rose is undefeated too. So what the fuck?
Oh yeah, well, we don't hardly see Adam Rose much.
He's still undefeated. You want to talk about that? He's undefeated. Streak versus streak. WrestleMania 30 suck. But this is hard. Rusev's undefeated, as you say. You're gonna say something. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm trying, but I don't know. This is gonna be hard to predict because you have two big men.
Yeah, and Mark Henry.
Strong men.
For the past month, Mark Henry, he's got to win for the USA, and if he loses, he's gonna get booed to hell. JBL's gonna be annoying for a month. So, I really hope Mark Henry wins, so JBL will shut the hell up.
I do
honestly.
Too.
But But Rusev beating Mark Henry would be good for his career. But JBL, shut the fuck up.
But if he does beat Mark Henry, what's there after that? What's after that? What do they do with him?
I hate to say it. John Cena, and that's not good.
Get another American to fight him.
Hulk Hogan. He'll break his back. Hulk Hogan's gonna die.
No. We don't want we do not want to see that.
I am a real... Oh, my back, brother. Brother.
But probably if Rusev
retains. Rusev retains Russia.
His undefeated streak.
He's gonna face Obama.
It'll probably be John Cena next.
Or Obama. Or the bunny.
Because you have John Cena, they bring John Cena into people's winning streaks.
Yes, the Nexus at SummerSlam 2020 is
besides
2010. I mean, what the fuck? 20.
Because John Cena, he ended Umaga's winning undefeated streak.
He did in that last man standing match, which was an awesome match, though.
Actually, he ended it at New Year's Revolution.
Yeah.
Then he beat him again at the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena ended the reign of terror by the Nexus.
Yes.
John Cena ended Bray Wyatt.
Yes, basically. Even though Bray Wyatt beat Jericho in a steel cage, it doesn't mean a damn thing because he didn't have a match on a fucking pay-per-view. What the fuck, you idiots?
John Cena, let's see, what else did John Cena do?
There's a lot of, but he's done it so much, I don't really know.
Yeah. But I'm predicting Mark Henry.
I predict... Fuck, it's hard.
I'm predicting Mark Henry because the way they're pushing him, I think they might give him one more title one.
Mark Henry versus Lesnar? That'd be a good match.
Yeah, because I think Mark Henry is... If John Cena don't beat Brock Lesnar, and if no one can beat Brock Lesnar, I think Mark Henry is the only man that has a chance against Brock Lesnar.
Well, remember, there's a storyline there, because this year, every week, Brock Lesnar is breaking Mark Henry's arm, F5ing him on the floor outside, beating the shit out of him. He speared him through the barricade. He fucked his wife. He did all this stuff. So Mark Henry can say, I have defended America, and now I will defend this company against the beast. I don't know. I'm black. I don't know. It's just, you make the promo. I don't know. You do it. I just set it up for you.
Maybe he could, after he beats Rusev, maybe he could come out on Raw and say, I did what I did for my country. I did what I wanted to do for the USA, and now I want one more match. Maybe
one more match.
Well, not one more match, but
and then Christian comes out and says, "I want one more match too."
He could say, "There's one person standing in my way to what I really want," and he could call it Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Then he beats the shit out of Paul Heyman.
And then Brock Lesnar could try to attack him, could get a few good shots on him, but Brock King could never power him. And
throws him across the ring like a ragdoll.
And then that right there could be start of a feud.
Pretty much. That's all you really need to do.
A continuation of a feud.
Yeah.
But Mark Henry, I predict he's going to beat Rusev. Because they are pushing him so much against Rusev, and I feel he's going to do it.
We have 2 viewers. Just saying, that's pretty cool. I predict Rusev. Well, no, I predict Mark Henry by countout.
I predict Mark Henry by that new move he done last week on Raw. That double choke slam.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, world's strongest slam? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
That new move.
I thought he was going to throw him out of the ring but he just picked him up and.
And that shows you he's the world's strongest man, the way he just picked him up like that.
And it's called the... oh, God. It's called the Black Tista Bomb.
He could call it the world's strongest bomb.
Oh, what the fuck?
The world's strongest power bomb. But I'm predicting Mark Henry to beat Rusev.
I predict Mark Henry by countout, which would technically still, by WWE standards, keep his winning streak intact. Loosely, I might add.
Next match, what can I say about this one? Stupid, pathetic. Yeah.
Moving on.
Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz.
Why is it stupid? Because they have stunt doubles? I wish I had a stunt double, Jason. Come on.
It's happened over and over.
It has, but they're good matches.
No, with The Miz, with his Moneymaker storyline.
I think The Miz is not getting enough credit in this gimmick. He's doing great, and everyone's just shitting on him. And it's because he's The Miz, and that's what they've been doing since 2005. But he's doing great, and I love the Moneymaker gimmick.
I think it's annoying as hell.
Well, it's going to end with Miz getting hit in the face, and he's going to come back as undashing Miz, like undashing Cody Rhodes. He's going to beat Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. Miz versus Mysterio WrestleMania. There you go. WWE Network $9.99, fuckers. There you go. There's your money was worth.
But I got to admit, this match has had a little build up to it.
Yeah, they gave Dolph Ziggler promo time. That hasn't happened since, I don't know, 1876. I don't even know when the hell he's had promo time. I mean, the segment kind of was dumb. I didn't find those revealing pictures funny at all, but
no.
Michael Cole's doing his stupid snort on commentary.
But I'm gonna say Dolph Ziggler.
I'm gonna predict Dolph Ziggler as well. I thought Miz would retain last month, but Ziggler won. So there's a chance Miz could win, and they'll play hot potato with the goddamn title, and it's all going to end at WrestleMania with the Bunny winning the title. But for right now, I think Dolph Ziggler does retain.
And I say Dolph Ziggler retain because this is the last chance maybe he can have to have a push.
I don't know.
If they don't push him after this, then I might as well say goodbye to Dolph Ziggler.
I don't have faith.
Because
he had it, but remember he was holding the world title, and that didn't mean shit last year. That's why it's merged with this. So basically, even last year, Dolph Ziggler's entire world title reign, which only lasted a month, was basically an Intercontinental title reign at the same time.
Yeah.
so it didn't really mean too much.
But I'm gonna say Dolph Ziggler to retain the Intercontinental Championship. I'm gonna say by disqualification.
You think Sandow's gonna run in and just beat the shit out of Ziggler?
No, I think Dolph Ziggler. I mean, The Miz. I think The Miz is probably gonna blow him or use a steel chair.
Ah.
He's probably gonna get fed. He's probably gonna get fed up because he can't pin Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's gonna probably kick out. He's probably gonna kick out, say, of the Skull Crushing finale.
Yeah, like he did last month. Which
he's just gonna get upset, and then he's gonna get the steel chair and he's gonna use it on Dolph Ziggler.
Well, there's his rematch. Good job, Miz, you big dumbass. Oh, well, he'll probably get 8 more title rematches anyway. Like the Wyatts, so what's the matter? Go ahead, Miz, get DQ'd, dumbass.
So I say Dolph Ziggler.
I say Dolph Ziggler too. By Zog-Zag. I know it's called Zigzag, I don't give a shit. Zog-Zag. Yeah!
Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton.
This could be match of the night.
I agree with that. Because I know Chris Jericho, you said he's going to leave after tonight.
Yeah, he's going to put it all on the line.
But Chris Jericho and Randy Orton in the past has had great matches.
Yes.
And this tonight, I think it's going to be a great match too. I agree with you, it's probably going to be a match of the night.
Yes.
And you have Chris Jericho, every time he comes back, I know it's for just a short while, but every time he comes back, he looks like he gets better and better every time.
And he's putting people over left and right. He tried to put Bray Wyatt over. Technically he did. Doesn't mean shit. But
with him leaving, I guess what's going to happen, I'm going to go with Randy Orton to win.
Yes.
With the RKO. But after the match, with the RKO, he's going to punt him.
He's going to punt him. Just like in 2010, which may be a little bit unoriginal, but hey, it's WWE. That's what they do. I agree.
Yeah,
RKO.
If he's going to leave tonight, there's going to be something's going to happen at the end of the match. And I believe Randy Orton's going to punt him.
Christian comes out and beats the shit out of Y2J after the punt. And then the bunny does the bunny splash on Y2J. Hall of Fame career. Goodbye, Y2J. Ayatollah a rockin' fuck ya.
You love the bunny, don't you?
I love the bunny. I love the bunny, Michael.
But I predict Randy Orton.
I do too. Jericho's gonna springboard off the ropes. RKO. Randy's knockout. 1, 2, uno, dos. Randy. Pinfall.
I say we see a new version of RKO.
What?
Chris Jericho could go for the code breaker, but Randy Orton could maybe hold him up a little bit and throw him up, then RKO him.
That would be cool.
You know how he does when he goes for the code breaker, some of his opponents like hold him on their chest?
Yeah.
Well, Randy Orton...
Or like Orton's done to Dolph Ziggler and just throw him in the air and then he hits his belly and then RKO.
Yeah. But Randy Orton to beat Chris Jericho.
I'd like to see Jericho go for a lion salt and off the bounce on the ropes, Orton just pops up and RKO.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't be as good as the Evan Bourne RKO, but hey, can't beat that. Just like you can't beat the bunny, you can't beat the Big Show Sunset Flip. So there you go with that. Orton wins.
Now to the main event.
Is this really all the matches there are? Oh yeah, because Rollins and Reigns is injured. Can't have that.
No.
Here's what I think is gonna. Rollins is gonna come out, brag, have the referee unanimously name him the winner. He's gonna count out Roman Reigns because it is a sanctioned match. It has to happen. Rollins wins by forfeit, and then Ambrose comes out and beats the fuck out of him.
That's what I was about to say. I bet you, once he's declared the victor, thanks to Reigns being injured, we hear Ambrose music and he comes running out to beat the crap out of him.
Yep, with a fucking crowbar, because why not?
I agree with that. I agree on that. I think Ambrose might make his return in that.
They're going to have a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell, and it's going to be great. Yeehaw. Seth.
Roman Reigns, I defeated you by forfeit. You suck. Why do you got a hernia? Stop lifting up 20-pound boxes, you nerd. I'm Seth Rollins. My mom stitched my name in the back of my underwear.
Then he cashes in on Brock Lesnar and gets beat the fuck out of.
But speaking about Lesnar, on to the main event.
Oh shit! Is that really all the matches though?
Yeah. Okay, we went through Paige versus AJ versus Bella.
Versus Bella. they take off tomorrow on Raw.
Nikki Bella.
No, tomorrow on Raw they're taking off Big E's first name and Rusev's first name. They're gonna take off Nikki and just call her Bella. Bella and Brie.
You predicted Paige.
I did predict Paige.
I predicted AJ.
Nobody predicts Nikki. She's gonna die.
Sheamus versus Cesaro.
We both predicted Samus. Samus.
Sheamus, fella.
Fella.
Mark Henry versus Rusev.
Predicted Mark Henry. Both of us did.
Yep.
I did by countout though. That's how it's different for me.
I predict by pinfall. Either the world's strongest slam or the world's strongest powerbomb.
The Black Tista Bomb. Or the Bunny Splash.
The Usos versus Gold and Stardust.
We both predicted Goldust and Stardust.
I think it's time. It's about time for the tag team champions to go to a new team.
Me too, as well. But also, it's time for Goldust and Stardust to debut their new manager, Dusty Rhodes, known as Old Dust.
Boy, wait, what he comes dressed out like?
Aquaman? I don't know. But his name's Old Dust. So there you go with that.
Then you have Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. We both predicted Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
I predicted by disqualification.
Predicted by Zogzag.
Zigzag.
Zogzag.
Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton.
We both predicted Orton by some type of weird RKO maneuver.
Then
Either
punt.
Yeah, a punt after the match and then a bunny splash for good measure. I'm trying to run this joke into the ground.
And now it's time for Brock Lesnar versus John Cena.
Shit. You talk. I'm typing.
I'm trying to think. This is going to be hard. I'm gonna predict Brock Lesnar.
I'm going to predict a no contest to set up Hell in a Cell next month. Because if Lesnar beats Cena, he should not get any more title rematches.
No.
If it's a no contest, he has a voice. But then Stephanie McMahon's going to come out and just put Nikki Bella in the title match anyway. So that doesn't give a shit. But if it's a no contest, yeah, I see your face. You're like, what the fuck's wrong? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Nikki versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Nikki wins with the Bella Buster. Off the top row, off the top of the cell. My God, that killed him. As God's my witness, the beast is broken in half.
But I agree with you. I do agree in a way. That's interesting to say no contest because they could just end up beating the hell of each other. But
Yes.
I predict Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar, he manhandled John Cena at SummerSlam.
Beat the shit out of himself.
He treated John Cena like a child.
Like a Girl Scout cookie salesman. Who ran out of tag-alongs.
But I think this is going to be second match of the night. Because...
If John Cena puts up a damn fight and takes off his training wheels.
Yeah. The question is, though, I believe Brock Lesnar will win, but we're going to see John Cena starting to turn heel.
Jason, I hope you're being serious. Because...
I have a feeling, because...
Do you?
I think Paul Heyman got into his head.
John Cena gave an impassioned promo. Sure, he shoved Paul Heyman. That's because he's a douchebag. But he gave like a 10-minute promo about how he's gotten Purple Hearts from soldiers and how he loves kissing babies and hugging fat girls, as Batista said. To turn John Cena heel would basically be improbable at this point.
Look at it this way.
It goes against everything they've done. I know it's WWE. I don't give a shit. It's inconsequential.
Look at it this way, though. What do you think will happen to John? What do you think how John Cena will react if he loses a game?
Well, when he said, "I have to beat The Rock at WrestleMania," and then he lost, he didn't do shit. So I think he'll be just fine. He'll come out tomorrow telling jokes. I think that's what will happen. Serious Cena dies a death.
If Brock Lesnar does to him like he did at SummerSlam tonight, if John Cena will put up a fight, John Cena's gonna change.
He better change. He's facing the fucking beast.
And I think when Brock Lesnar beats him tonight, I'm predicting he's gonna beat John Cena again. Because Brock Lesnar came off one of his biggest victories of his career by ending the streak.
Yes.
He beat the crap out of John Cena at SummerSlam. It was a mismatch beyond comparison.
I like to bring up the point that basically this week on Raw, John Cena called Undertaker a pussy. He says...
What?
Basically, that's not what he said because he's John Cena, but he said Undertaker gets beaten by Brock Lesnar. Haven't seen him since. I get beat up by Brock Lesnar. I'm here the next week. He basically called Undertaker a pussy.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with that.
So John Cena's already a heel, if you think about it like this.
Well, I think tomorrow night though, if Brock Lesnar does beat John Cena.
Oh, you mean okay? Never mind.
And he comes out tomorrow night. Something's gonna happen to John Cena. He's gonna look at the crowd and he's probably he's gonna have that look on his face like hate and anger, like Paul Heyman said.
like that one face he made. I forget what the scenario was. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. He's just backstage. I think it's like after Kane, like
he throws Zack Ryder off the ramp.
Yes, Zack Ryder gets taken off in an ambulance, and John Cena turns around and makes the shittiest face I've ever seen. That's the biggest heel look he's ever given. Looked like he wasn't even a heel. Looked like he was fucking constipated. If that's what the face heel John Cena makes, I don't want him to be a heel because that's stupid. That's retarded.
I don't think if he's going to turn heel, I don't think he'll make a face. He's going, you know the saying, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, he's gonna beat the shit out of an 8-year-old.
I don't think he'll do that now.
I think he will. If you're gonna go big, go all the way big.
He's gonna do something probably. He's gonna do something to turn heel. I don't know what he could do. I just have a feeling he's gonna turn heel if he's gonna beat Brock Lesnar tonight. And when Brock Lesnar beats him tonight, that loss is gonna get in his head again.
Jason, you're my pal, but if I'm being honest, there's not a snowball's chance in hell that's gonna happen. That John
Cena's gonna turn heel, or he's gonna lose.
He's not gonna turn heel at all. I'm throwing it out there.
Well, you gotta think about it. He's been face now for 12 years.
Yes.
Undertaker, he's been up and on his face and heel.
Undertaker hasn't been a heel since 2002. But John Cena's entire character is never give up. You just don't go back on that. It's a life lesson. You just don't. All these children, he sells merchandise, and yeah, he could sell merchandise as a heel. He's gonna sell less, though, I guarantee it.
Okay.
All these idiots are gonna jump on his. John Cena's a heel. He's suddenly a great wrestler. Fuck you.
Okay, tell me.
I hope John Cena never turns heel, so the fans can keep bitching. Tell me
one superstar that the kids looked up to that turned heel.
One?
Yep.
You want
the greatest heel turn ever.
Hulk Hogan with the NWO?
Yes. And you think he threw away the say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and say your prayers. He threw all that away. So I think John Cena, he's going to turn heel. He's going to throw never give up. He's going to throw hustle, loyalty, and respect away.
And then Hulk Hogan came back to WWE, and immediately, the night of WrestleMania, put it all back into place. Fuck the NWO. Red, white, and blue for life.
But I'm predicting Brock Lesnar.
I predict Brock Lesnar. I do not predict the John Cena heel turn. It's no plausible explanation can be done for it.
But I predict this is going to be a different match than SummerSlam.
It should be a great match if John Cena puts on a maxi pad. Or, I mean, takes it off.
But if John Cena comes out tonight fast like he did this past Monday, it should be a good match.
Yes.
But that's all the matches on there.
Gosh, not a lot of titles. What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe, that is quite a... I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know. That's... The average is 6, probably, so...
But you gotta agree with this, though. The one match that has the most build-up is Mark Henry versus Rusev.
Yeah, I could... yeah.
Because Mark Henry and Rusev, they've been ending the segment. They ended the segment on Raw, and they ended SmackDown.
They did, but that's SmackDown. Raw is pretty big, and that's that show. No authority, no Lesnar Cena. They gave it to Mark Henry and Rusev, and I think that's because they have faith in them, or maybe they're just high. I don't know. I like to think they have faith in Mark Henry and Rusev. I do. They're gonna put on a great big man match. And Lana's gonna be sexy. That's my prediction. Holy poop.
Well, Lana's always sexy.
Damn right.
I wish she would wrestle.
I make a joke, but I don't.
I'm saying it.
No, God. I wish she'd wrestle too, with me in my bed. Good night, everybody. Filmed in front of a live studio audience. This stream.
This is Hodge, Podge.
And me, Red, 2-2, Sax.
And this was all for predictions for our champions.
It's gonna be a great show, and you could see it live on the WWE Network for just
only 9.